This drama is about a flower deity and a fire deity, given that they have to go through a love trial in 3 lives. There's a lot of past grievances between the past generation of their mother and father, and that causes a lot of misunderstandings between the current generation, given that the current generation has to make up for the past generation and all the mistakes that the past generation is currently still making in the present. These two have to go through a long love trial, which causes a lot of misunderstandings because the flower deity that before this new flower deity, the mother gave the daughter a pill of unfeeling, meaning she could not understand feelings or emotions, giving meaning she could not understand whether she was in love or whether she liked people or not, or any of that. She couldn't understand facial expressions, all these different things, which puts her in a weird predicament because she's very native. She doesn't understand when people actually genuine are interested in her. She gives misunderstandings to two different gods, one being a dragon and the other one being a fire deity. These being two brothers, the sons of the King of Heaven. This giving a lot of misunderstandings because she doesn't fully understand who she really likes or who she loves. She doesn't fully understand the meaning behind these words and how these may affect her life. Because of her mother, I think her mother did a great injustice. Though a mother ability is to protect their daughter, to keep a person from being able to experience love or understand what love is, putting them in a lot of complicated situations. She doesn't know whether she's in love or any of these things. So what happens is there's a great war and a great battle. The son eventually takes possession of the throne, the dragon. He takes the flower deity as his wife, or tries to take her as his wife, but she rejects him. The pill in the flower deity, who is Jimmy, who eventually falls in love with the fire deity, it eventually breaks because she slowly falls in love with him. So eventually the pill of unfeeling that the mother had left inside of Jimmy has eventually breaks inside of her. It starts to crack because she starts to slowly, deeply fall in love. Where this love starts to fully take place is in the mortal realm, where she has to experience a trial, and the phoenix, the fire deity, jumps into the mortal realm with her and experience the fate along with her. Which there are two fated souls to be together, but they have to experience this love trial in order to get to this higher place in life. Eventually, like I said, the dragon king, the dragon, the son of the king, the current king, will eventually take the throne from his father, kill his father, and take the throne. He will become a lonely king. Also, Jimmy finally realizes that he played her feelings, he played with her emotions, he manipulated her all for the throne, he was selfish, and all these different things. She eventually cuts him off completely, which puts her in a position of saving the fire deity, bring him back to life so that he can be reborn again, doing everything to make amends for her own mistakes in her native ways due to her mother's mistakes. I think she would have made all these decisions if her mother hadn't made a great injustice to her. But she made up for it, and she became the sacrifice of heaven and hell. She having to sacrifice her life to stop the war between heaven and hell, giving her a chance to have a better life. Which, hey, it becomes a happy ending, but you will have to see it if you want to know more about that.